to maths class once again. As in my previous online class, I have completed chapter number 5, multiples and factors. So today I am going to start the new chapter, that is chapter number 6, fractions. Okay, so in this chapter you are going to learn about fractions. Okay, how to solve the questions. Okay, whatever questions are there, as we have already learned about this fractions in class 4 also. But they are easy questions, they are just simple questions. But here you will get different types of question how to do. Okay, so first question is of let's recap. We will do first let's recap, then we will move to the new exercise of that chapter number 6, 6.1. Okay, so before doing that exercise let's recap, first let me tell you about this fraction. So fraction means that when we divide a whole equally into what smaller part. Okay, like for example, this is a pizza. Okay, I have made pizza. So you know in pizza we divide it equally into 4 parts. Okay, we divide equally into 4 parts. So think that you ate one part. Okay, how many parts are there total? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many is there? 4 is there. So we will write the total one down. Okay, now how much you ate? You ate only one part. Then what you will write? 1 by 4. Okay, if you will eat 3 parts, 1, 2, 3, that means total is how much? 4, and you are eating 3. That means 3 by 4. Okay, how we will read this? 3 by 4, 1 by 4. Okay, the number which you will see on the top. Okay, on the top, what we call that? Numerator. What it is? It is called numerator. Okay, and the down one is called denominator. Okay, this one is denominator, this one is denominator, and this one is numerator. This one is denominator and this one is numerator. Okay, the up whatever the number will be there on the top we say numerator, down we say denominator. So what I said, if you will eat one part, okay, total is how much? 4. So we will write 1 by 4. If you will eat 3 part, 1, 2, 3, that means you will write 3 by 4. Okay, so this is small introduction about this fraction. If it is said 1 by 2, so how you will write? 1 by 2. If it is said 1 by 3, okay, you can write 1 by 3. Okay, if it is said 2/3, so you can write 2 by 3. Okay, in this way half, this is also you can say half. 1 by 2 is called what? Half. Okay, 1 by 2 is what? Half. So you can say this way. Okay, how to read this? 3 by 4, 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Okay, it is getting divided. Understood? So now let us start the let's recap. Okay, it is very easy and it will be easy for you to also understand, and you will be able to do this type of question of this let's recap and the other exercise also. So let's start this let's recap. Okay, now let us do what? Let's recap. Okay, we'll start with the let's recap. Okay, so what is question number 1 is set the parts to show the given fraction. So here we are going to say, okay, we are say it means we are going to you can use the pencil, okay, to color that part. Okay, so set the part. So we have to set those part whatever the fraction is. Okay, so how to do is that in the question what is given? 3 by 7. How to read? 3 by 7. 7 is down, that means total how much is there? 7. Out of that how much we have to set? 3 part. How much we have to set? 3 part. Okay, any 3 you can set. 1, 2, 3. You can use your pencil to set this. Okay, so I have done 3 parts. So in this way only you will do the other question also. Whatever they will be number will be given the numerator, you will set that many part. Okay, now what is question number 2? Which of the following pairs are not equivalent fraction? Here they have given the 2 pairs. Question number A and B. Here they are given 2 pairs. We have to see which one is not equivalent. What is given? Pairs are not equivalent means which are not same. Equivalent means not same. So how to know that? Okay, here in question what is given is, question I have not written here. This question will be 1 by 4. Okay, so they are saying is these two fractions equal? Are they same? Equivalent means are they same? Okay, so here you can see that 12 is written, that means how many parts are there? 12 parts are there. Out of which 3 part is colored, shaded. Okay, and here 4 part is there total, and out of that 1 is colored. So is this equal? You will think that no, they are not equal. This is 3 by 12, this is 1 by 4. No, they are not equal. But there is a method, the easy technique to do this question, whether they are equal or not. Okay, for now in the class you can do in this. What you will do? See, you will do cross multiply. 3 4 ja how much? Is 12. Okay, and this 12 1 ja. Okay, so 12 1 ja 12. Just to show you, okay, how you can do it. Simply you can do. So when you multiply 4 into 3, what you got? 12. 12 1 ja 12. So can you see both the side we got 12 after multiplying? That means they are equivalent. Okay, which of the following pairs are not equivalent? So we have to take the one which is not equivalent. This one is equivalent. So we can write here this equivalent. This one is equivalent. Okay, as we got 12 both the side. Now let us check for this B. So what is the question? 1 by 2 and this one is 1 by 3. Here you can see total how much is there? 2. Out of this one part is colored. How much part is there? 1, 2, 3, out of which one part is colored. Okay, so whether they are equal or not, let us see what I said. You have to do cross multiply. Okay, so 3 1 ja 3 we got separately, you can write. Okay, and this one is what is this, and this one is what? 2 1 ja 2. So can you see this is 3, this is 2. Are they equal? No, no. That means they are not equivalent. Okay, not equivalent. What you will do? You will cross multiply here. Numerator will get multiplied with the denominator. Denominator will get multiplied with the numerator. And you will check whether both sides you have got same or not. So it is not same. That means not equivalent. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Question number 3. Now what is question number 3? So question number 3 is arrange in ascending order. You know what is ascending order? Means we have to arrange the numbers from small to big. You know that we have already learned about how to do ascending order of the whole numbers, of the integers also. So today we are going to learn to arrange these fractions in ascending order. Okay, so how to do ascending means small to big. So whenever you see the denominator is same, here you can see all the denominator is same, 9 9 9. So this one is very easy. Okay, without doing LCM or any other process we can do this. So you can see the down is same, so up one you see it is different. Ascending means small to big. So the numerator which one is small is 1. That means 1 by 9 is small. Okay. Then what will be bigger than this 1 by 9 is 2 by 9. Okay. And out of these 3 the biggest one is what? 7 by 9. So we have arranged from small to big. Okay. So now let us see what is question number 4. Okay. Now let us do the last questions of this. Let's recap. That is question number 4 and 5. This 2 is the last question. Okay, so what is question number 4 is that we have to add this fractions. We know how to add the whole numbers. We know how to add the integers. So today we are going to learn how to add the fractions. Okay, so how to add, let us see. It's very easy. Okay, so whenever you will see that the denominator is same. Okay, here you can see that denominator is what? Same, no? 5, 5 in both the case, in both the fraction. In this also 1 by 5, this one is 2 by 5. In both the case, the denominator is same. So whenever you will see that the denominator is same. Okay, because after this we are going to do in other exercises in which the denominator will be not same. So how to solve that type of question? There are other steps and processes there. But when you will see that when the denominator is same, so how to do is that what you will do? You will make big like this way, and denominator is same, so you will take 1 5. Okay, whatever will be given you will take 1. Now what you will do? You can see here now 1 is there, plus is there, 2. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is how much? Is 3, and this one is divide. This one is 5. So what is the answer? 3 by 5. Okay, so whenever you will see denominator is same, you will write one of them. Okay, and you will add the numerators. Okay, now let us see what is question number 5 is subtract the following. So in this case we are going to subtract. So in subtraction also same thing is there, that when you will see the denominator is same. Okay, so what you will do, you will keep the denominator 1 you will take, and you will subtract the numerator. Okay, the same way like 5 here, and what is given on numerator? 4 minus 1. So 4 minus 1 is how much? Is 3 by 5. So that is the answer. So this one you will use when the denominator is same only. In that case you will use. Okay, how to do? So I think you have understood. You will keep the denominator and subtract the numerator, or what if addition is given, so you will add the addition. Okay, whatever the number is given, you will add that, and you will keep the denominator same. So with this I have completed the let's recap. In my next class I will teach you about exercise 6.1. okay, and I will teach you about the other types of fractions and okay. So your work is that you will do in your copy as a classwork. Okay, and few questions I'll give you as a homework, and if you have any doubt you can message me and clear your doubts. Okay, thank you.